thinking about coming up here so fast I could just tag on to his applause, but I was a little slow in my lead time. So today I'm going to talk about what a banana, a vacant hotel room, and $70 billion have in common. My name is Sue Adams, and thank you for being here tonight. So a couple months ago, I met a man by the name of Jeff Hoffman. And Jeff Hoffman likes to build very big businesses by solving big problems. And he taught me a technique he uses called info sponging. It's a process he designed as a way to generate ideas for his businesses. So each day he'll learn something new by scanning news articles, and he'll write down one sentence about what he learned. And every day that he writes down something new, he has to reread the previous list to refresh his memory so that the pieces eventually fall together into place. So for example, one day he learned about how grocery stores sell perishable food items. They take the older items, they move them to the front, they drop the price. Another day, he learned about the extreme rate of hotel vacancies and empty seats on airlines. And he thought, well, what's more perishable than a hotel room at midnight or an airplane seat when the plane takes off? So he combined the two ideas and he created Priceline, a $70 billion a year business that sells discount hotel rooms and airline tickets, a simple combination of two ideas. It's been said that nothing new is created at this point in time. Everything is just a combination of different ideas and different variations of what already exists. Take Uber, for example, the combination of a taxi concept with people that own cars that need to make money. So curious, I looked back on our businesses to see if I could find any evidence of this blending strategy. Our first business was cookie delivery business, similar to pizza delivery. So college students would call up and they would order a variety of different cookies, and we would bake them to order, put them in an insulated pizza bag, and deliver them hot out of the oven. Initially, business was very strong, but slowly over time, our orders started to decline. And my cookie delivery driver was getting too much homework done during his shift. So I called my mentor to ask for advice to see if he knew what was going on, and he asked me one simple question. He said, do you remember when you were in college, how many flyers were dropped off underneath your dorm room door? Now, this was before the security that we have today. I would get a ton of flyers every single day, every single night. And he said, well, they do that for a reason. It's because it works. So I immediately created a stack of flyers, and I gave them to my delivery driver, and we started distributing them every night, and orders started coming in. So not only can you take a product or a service idea from another industry, but also a marketing strategy as a way to boost sales. Our second business was here in Annapolis, and we knew it was going to be a gourmet cafe, but we had no idea of the name or the concept, and we only had the short car ride from Annapolis to Baltimore to figure everything out before we had to complete and submit our paperwork to establish the business. I know, right? So we always admired the success of the retail store, the Black Dog. And at that time, our two kids were our two furry dogs that we had home, and the cafe was going to be at a marina, so we decided to call it the Wet Dog Cafe, which doesn't sound that appealing. But the tourists that would visit downtown historic Annapolis, Maryland would see our ad on the resort map and make the trek all the way across town to visit our cafe simply because of the name, knowing nothing about the menu or the quality of the food. Our last business was a simple candle shop, a very straightforward business. But we knew to be successful, we had to also sell online. So we searched other candle websites to see what they sold successfully, and we chose the same products running straight into competition. The business boomed, actually, and we did more in sales in the first few months than we had an entire year at the Wet Dog Cafe. And after we launched our website, we outgrew that small space on Cornhill Street, and we moved to a larger space on Main Street in downtown historic Annapolis, Maryland. And then the economy crashed. So we had to switch our focus from the store to our online sales and focus on our website and how could we tap into that larger online market. And we decided to do that. We were going to use social media to beat out that competition that we were running straight into. And we watched Gary Vaynerchuk do videos online, eating dirt and eating grass as a way to explain what wine tasted like to his online customers. And we faced the same challenge, trying to sell fragrance to customers that couldn't smell online. So we started creating YouTube videos, and you can tell how excited we were about it. But to be honest with you, these videos and our other social media initiatives helped us not only rank top in our industry, but also be recognized by Inc.com as one of the top 10 Facebook business pages. Then we also look to the cosmetics industry, and cosmetics companies typically hand out samples with every order so that you can try a product before you buy. So we started sending out wax samples with every order so customers could smell before they bought the products as a way to get more inspiration from other industries. So by both the videos and the wax samples, we were able to create a blue ocean strategy and make our competition irrelevant because nobody else was willing to go to those efforts to compete online. So now it's your turn, and I ask you to be creative and look at other industries for inspiration and see what combinations you could create. And I encourage you to think big and take risks and see what magic unfolds for you. Thank you.